Hello everyone, welcome to Switch Up. My name is Glenn and today we will be looking at everything you need to know about Sparklite, which is about to release on the Nintendo Switch and garnered a lot of interest in our recent upcoming games video. Now this video has been sponsored by Merge Games, and again we thank them for this opportunity and thank our viewers and subscribers for your continued support, which allows us to reach such milestones. So without further ado, let's look at things you need to know about Sparklite. You take on the role of Ada, a mechanic who must take down the self-proclaimed Baron on the planet of Geodia. The Baron is mining the titular Sparklite from the planet's core to power his war machines, or Titans, across the 5 distinct zones of the world and stop the Baron before it's too late. Sparklite is a top-down action-adventure game that has been inspired by some of the classics of old. You must explore the land, finding new and dangerous areas and seeking out the Baron's Titans. Defeating them will light up an astronomer's seal, and lighting up all 5 is the only way to stop the Baron. There are a number of gameplay mechanics at play in order to assist you in your quest to do this, many revolving around collecting the game's form of currency, the aforementioned Sparklite. Sparklite is the power source on Geodia and can be obtained by defeating enemies, destroying objects, or partaking in the occasional pirate-themed game show, and once collected can be spent in the hub town known as the Refuge. You may return to the surface from the safe haven that is the Refuge at any time in order to take on the enemies and collect more Sparklite. You can use your Sparklite to purchase patches, which can then be equipped to give you perks and boosts such as additional health hearts, higher defense, or extra damage. However, patches can also be obtained through exploration of the land and by completing quests for a number of non-playable characters that you will meet on your journey. You have a set number of spaces in which to fit any patches, so you will need to think carefully about which ones benefit you the most as you begin to accrue more. You can also spend your Sparklite to power up or construct shops to assist you in your plight, thus rebuilding the Refuge at the same time. Any NPCs you help or rescue will relocate to the Refuge, populating it and opening up new possibilities to you. Early examples include the Invention Shop and the Widget Shop. The Invention Shop will allow you to construct any schematics that you find by paying a further fee of Sparklite at an available workbench. The schematics can be found in the buildings called vaults on the surface, and once you have navigated your way out of the vault, that schematic will become available to build at the Invention Shop. These will include weapons or other items that assist you on the way, and upgrading the Invention Shop further by paying more Sparklite will bring new workbenches and thus allow you to build even more of these schematics. Widgets are temporary versions of the patches that will offer you a power up, such as a boost to your defense or your health. They can be found scattered around the land, but constructing the Widget Shop will grant you a free one each time you return to the Refuge. These may make those runs through the enemy infested lands a little more manageable, and again the Widget Shop can be upgraded further with more Sparklite. Should you die, you will lose any widgets you currently hold, so you may as well use them if you do get into a tight spot. Should you die whilst on a run, you will lose any consumables you had found, such as the aforementioned widgets, but you will keep all of your Sparklite and any patches. On returning to the Refuge after death, the layout of the surface land will change due to the procedurally generated nature of the game. This means that the layouts will be different each time you return to the surface, although all key components, such as dungeons, will still be there, they just would have moved around to a new location, as if the tiles that make up the world have been jigged around a bit. However, some of the aforementioned patches that you find will reveal the locations of certain areas or landmarks on your map, plus where the Titans are situated, meaning that you will be able to piece together where things are even once the land has changed. Early into the game, you will be reacquainted with your sidekick Wingnut, and from this point onwards you can switch between the two characters by pressing the R button. Wingnut has a claw mechanic that allows him to salvage items from the ground, but what this also means is that from this point the game is available to be played in co-op. The player controlling Wingnut will be able to assist Ada on her quest. Sparklite adopts a retro art style and has drawn inspiration from some classics of the past. This creates a vibrant world with a high level of detail displayed due to every pixel used being made to count. The game's music comes from Dale North, whose other credits on the Switch include the well-received Wizard of Legend. Sparklite is due to release on the eShop on the 14th of November and will cost £19.99, €24.99 or $24.99, and is a relatively small download at just 1.3 GB. There is also a 15% discount available on these prices just mentioned until the 20th of November. Aside from this digital release, there will also be a standard physical release and a limited collector's edition from Signature Edition Games. This particular version includes a copy of the game, as well as a numbered certificate of authenticity, an art book, a CD soundtrack, and 2 enamel pins, one of Ada and one of her sidekick Wingnut. So there you have it, everything you need to know to get you started on Sparklite. A huge thank you once again to Merge Games for believing in us enough to ask us to do this video for them. Another massive thank you to our Patreons for their continued support, and to each and every one of you for watching our videos. Take care, and until next time, happy gaming.